Okay, it looks like we are live and have some bad news and some good news. The bad news is Sarah is not here tonight. The good news is, although she was in a car accident or truck accident, I don't know if she was in her truck or car, um, she is okay. By all accounts, she's going to be okay. And I will look real quick here to see if I can get an update. If I get the most recent information from her mom on Facebook. Yeah, it looks like the most recent posting was from 8 hours ago. And it looks like Sarah is going to be okay. It was a pretty bad accident. And from Lori's latest post, she was very lucky to not have some real serious injuries. So it looks good. I don't know if she's been released from the hospital yet. I don't have an update on that. But the accident happened 2 days ago, and I'm looking here in the I'm looking for some information, and there's nothing new. So obviously, you know, all our prayers are going out for Sarah and for a full recovery. And she's one tough cookie. She's a tough cowgirl. So my guess is she's gonna be fine. And so what I'm going to do here, this is going to be a relatively brief broadcast. If any of you all want to put some well wishes in the comments, I'm sure that would be appreciated. I'm going to show you, we've created a Cowgirls Live Flickr photo group, and I'll show you that so you can check that out. And of course, she is on at Cowgirls Live on Instagram, at Cowgirls Live on Facebook, so facebook.com/CowgirlsLive, and Twitter as well, at Cowgirls Live on Twitter. So, you know, feel free to follow her on all of those platforms. So let me see if I can share the screen. Excuse me, see if I can share the screen here and show you the Okay, and let's see if we can fill the screen with this so we can see everything here. Okay, so this is the Cowgirls Live photo group on Flickr, and I think I'm sharing my screen. Present to everyone. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, you are sharing the screen. Okay, all right, so I think you can see that. I hope you can see that. All right, so let me click on the view 621 photos. These are photos that we've kind of added to the group. Actually, the first one somebody else added, but most of these are photos that I've taken over the years out at the J Bar W Ranch, and with a lot of different cowgirls, and so and cowgirl families, and so on. And these are hardworking folks. These are folks that, you know, take work and play serious. And there are a couple of photos right there of Sarah. This was this year out at the J Bar W Ranch. And so the ones that she's in the pink top, obviously blonde hair. So those are of Sarah and her horse. And again, if you're just joining us, Sarah has been injured in a car or truck accident. I don't know if she was in her truck or in the car. I don't have that information, but she was hospitalized, and according to her mom, I think she's going to be fine. I think she's going to have a full recovery. It was a serious accident, but it happened about 2 days ago. But we are obviously hoping for the best, and she's a tough young lady, so I'm rooting for her. I think she's going to pull through, and I'm hoping she'll even be back for the show next week, next Monday. So here's some more photos of some more cowgirls out there. So you can see all these photos if you go to the Cowgirls Live photo group on Flickr. And again, all hardworking young ladies, and just a really classy bunch. And you can't beat a cowgirl, I'll tell you what. And if you want to see a funny segment from last week's show, watch the segment where Sarah, and there she is in the middle bottom there in the pink. Watch the segment where Sarah answered the question. Somebody asked what it takes to date a cowgirl, and that was a really funny segment from last week's show. I put a shortcut to it in the description. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. And then I'm going to check real quick, see if I can check the comments, and see, let me stop this, see if there's anything that you all want me to address here in the comments. Excuse me. So Manny says howdy. Liquid Smoke says howdy. I recognize some of these names from the other hangouts that we've had talking about watches. And glad to hear she's okay. Yes, absolutely. We're pulling for her. There's a get well, Sarah. I'm praying for you. There we go. Hope that cutie pie gets better. Absolutely. Yes, we can see. Okay, I'm sorry to hear about the accident. Best wishes to her and her family. Hope she's okay. All right, some great comments in there. And then I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to wrap up here in just a couple minutes, but I will keep you all posted. Okay, we got a latecomer. Gold Fox is in the house. Sarah was in either a car or truck accident. I don't know if she was driving her pickup or if she was driving a car, but she was in a rather serious car accident 2 days ago. She was hospitalized, and I've gotten a couple of updates from her mom, Lori, and she is going to be okay. I think she's going to make a full recovery. That's the latest. So it's looking good. It was a little bit dicey there for a little while. She did have a concussion, but I think she's going to be okay. How are you doing? Seems like you're close with her family. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I mean, it was good news that, I mean, it could have been a lot worse. So, yeah, I'm pulling for Sarah. I think she's got a tremendous future ahead of her. If you all watched last week's show, I think you know that she's got some natural talent. She's obviously a winner when it comes to riding those horses and doing the barrel racing. I mean, she showed off all her winnings. I mean, she's, and I've watched her perform many times. I've watched her compete, and she's no joke on that horse. So when I heard that she'd had an accident, I assumed that it was something on the horse. But then I found out that it was a car. But she's one tough cookie, and I think that she's going to be fine. And we're all pulling for her. And hopefully she'll be on the show next week, and she can fill you all in herself on what happened. So, unless anybody else has any other questions in the chat, I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a broadcast tomorrow or not. I've got a meeting I have to do, but I might do a broadcast tomorrow. We're going to play that by ear. I didn't do one earlier today because I had another thing I had to deal with. So that's going to be not catch as catch can here. I've got another appointment on Thursday that I have to deal with, so I don't think I'll be able to do anything on Thursday. So this week's going to be a little bit dicey. So take care, Craig. Thanks for keeping us posted. Okay. So sorry that she didn't have a show tonight. I know some of y'all were looking forward to it. I was as well. And but hopefully she'll make a full recovery and she'll be her own dynamite self soon, and we can she can resume as the host of this show, because I certainly don't do a very good job playing a cowgirl on TV. So that's not my thing. So anyway, thanks everybody. Again, it's Cowgirls Live on Facebook, on Twitter, on all the platforms. She even has that name locked down on Flickr as well. So you can follow her on those platforms, and I'll keep you posted as I learn more. I'll keep you posted if I do a live stream tomorrow, the next day. I'll let you all know. You make a fine cowgirl, just a little rough on the edges. Yeah, I hear you. I absolutely hear you. So anyway, thanks again for watching. And by the way, Steve got an awesome, for you watch people, Steve got an awesome limited edition Grand Seiko in, and he shared it on his Facebook page, and I shared it to some of the Seiko groups. It's a pretty cool looking watch, but I pulled it up. I did some research on it, and it's 14.7 millimeters thick. It's a GMT Master. I mean, a GMT, not GMT. That's not a Rolex, but it's a GMT, and it's 14.7 millimeters thick. So my limit is 14 millimeters. I won't buy anything any thicker than 14 mils. So I'll pass on that one. But my diver, of course, it's 14 mils, and that's working fine for me. And I had a few trolls, making some comments, but we'll talk about that in the next live stream. But do a watch check on the time here. Let's see how accurate this thing is. 53 seconds, 55. Let's see here. We're gonna go straight up. Bam. It's still within a second. I mean, it is insane. I did use the quick date function, and I changed the date. I did move it forward one day, so I went ahead and did that because that was bothering some people in the last live stream that the date wasn't right. I never use this to read the date, but it's fixed. It now reads the 3rd. So I got to always remember, when I unscrew it and pull it one notch, you turn it backwards to change the date. I seem to remember on the Rolex, I turned it forward. I seem to remember. So that's a little bit different. So anyway, everybody, thanks again for watching, and thank you for the well wishes. I will pass them on to Sarah, and hopefully we will catch you all soon. Thank you very much.